What's up? What's up? And y'all already know what time it is. It is LockerMates. Y'all see
Yeah.
it's Arthur Moats. I got the homie TG Terence Garvin. We had to go
Yeah.
virtual because my dog did just get officially named defensive coordinator for Florida Memorial University, man. So
Nice.
salute you, man. How
Nice.
you feeling?
Blitzburg.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Blitzburg.
that's what we on. That's what we on.
Blitzburg.
Let's go.
You
Hey,
already
bro.
know. So,
So
yeah.
talk to me, man. Talk to me. How does the promotion feel? You know what I mean?
All right,
Like, how
man.
you feeling about it? You feel good?
It's exciting. This year two coaching.
Yeah.
I got the promotion to come help be the D coordinator. So I'm excited about putting what I know on tape. I'm
Let's
trying to,
go.
bring that West V out a little something. So, I'm
Hey,
excited
hey,
to
hey,
show
hey,
what I
hey, hey,
know.
hey, don't start that West V. When you said Stiller, when you said Blitzburg, you had me.
Okay.
WU, that's that 3-3-5. Y'all playing that
That
small ball. We don't want that small ball. All right. Y'all keep
Man, we
that a little
getting in
bit
all
more
types
loose
of
now.
fronts. We getting in all types of fronts. I ain't even telling the business. We getting it all. We getting it. Everything we did last year will be in the exact same thing if you watching. If
Let's
you watching,
go.
it'll look the exact same way.
Let's
Nothing
go.
changes. Good
But
time.
man, but I did want to also ask you, man, with you taking on this new role, just how has it changed for you in terms of your day to day in contrast to what it was, prior to you getting the promotion, man?
I think it's just more just locked in on the bigger picture
Yeah.
rather than just the linebackers. Like I'm a
Mm,
linebacker guy. I know linebacker. I
yeah.
feel like I can wake up and do linebackers.
Right,
I think
right.
it's just kind of looking at, you got to have the D line together. You got to have
Yeah.
the DBs together, just the bigger picture. I actually talked with the Steelers linebacker coach for a long time yesterday. I kind of just picking his
Oh,
brain
shout out
about,
to Coach Curry, man. Shout out to Coach Curry,
man,
man.
he
Let's
was he
go.
was a he was a coordinator on high school and
Mm.
smaller levels before he moved up to kind of go do the pro thing. So I was just kind of
Yeah.
asking him just life, what it's like, day to day is just different stuff like that. So I
Hey,
get I
I
get go
like
mentorship. Yeah,
Hey, I
I'm
like that
figuring
right
it out.
there, man. Hey, what they say,
All
each
right,
one reach one, teach one, man, and
come on,
never be too big to learn, man. So I do
come
love
on.
that right there, man. And salute Coach Curry too, man. New to the squad, but like you said, man, already buying into the brotherhood, to the family, man. So major
Yeah.
love, major respect to both of y'all on that,
So
man. But
respect, man. I'm just
and
trying to
speaking of
learn, man.
hey, hey, hey,
Accept humility with dignity.
and I'm gonna just throw out, shout out to TG with the humble brag right here. He's like, I was bumping into Coach Curry on the circus. You know how that go. This is so casual.
Dude,
Say, yo,
in the
see,
right
that's what you want.
places.
He
I'm
just
just in the right
casually
place.
just, I was with the Steelers linebacker coach. We was just bumping shoulders, just sharing some concepts.
Say, man, how you do this? What you think about that? But he a Steeler, he a Steeler, he a Seahawk.
Yeah.
I was a Steeler.
Oh my God.
So, it worked
So
out
yeah,
nice.
he hit on both sides. He's perfect. He's perfect, man.
Yeah, it worked out nice.
That is funny, man. Well, speaking of Coach Curry and the Steelers, man, OTAs phase 3
Yeah.
officially begins this week. Tuesday, actually, which will be tomorrow. We're recording this Monday night for the culture one time, all right. But yeah, so OTAs, the real portion of it, as we like to consider it, begins tomorrow, man.
Spring
We
ball.
start the first of 10 practices, spring ball, absolutely 10
Spring ball.
practices, and then mini camp will be coming up after that. So I did want to talk to you though a little bit, man, just about OTAs, man, and a little bit of the mindset, right? Number one, we know some dudes that just came out of that rookie mini camp, fresh off the tryout. They got contracts, right? We talk about Luke Barku. We obviously talked
Yep.
about Hakeem Butler, right? Dudes that went in that mini camp, did what they were supposed to do, got a deal out of there. Now is OTA time frame though, right? So if you could, man, just personal experience, just talk about what that transition was like, because we know at rookie minicamp, we've heard you tell us this before, you take every single rep.
Every rep.
So it's like, yo, so how does that whole thing play out for you, man?
So now you come to OTAs. That first week, you might not get a rep, especially if all the guys is around. So it's kind of like, so OTAs is spring ball. It's spring ball.
Mm-hmm.
No pads. It's just the helmet on, the jerseys on. You try to swag. You might put that dark visor on. You never gonna wear
You
it.
gonna throw the
You already
stupid
know.
dark visor
Yeah.
on, bro.
You already,
Hey, but
I tell you a story.
first off, you aging yourself first off by saying that you can't even play in it. Cause now they allow the young fellas to play on all them different color visors.
Okay.
We was out there taking chances. We was like, bro, that fine, it's $5, bro. You better flirt with it. If you get warning, just take it off. Take it off. All right. Throw a little smoke on it.
I remember my third year, I went to OTAs with one of those super dark visors.
Yeah.
And I'm out there like, bro, I can't see.
I can't
like,
see. I can't see.
I got the sun. I can't do this. Let me take this visor off. But you test stuff out at OTAs. You see where you're at,
facts.
in terms of like your swag per se. I think for Steeler Nation, you can't win or per se lose a spot at OTAs. Right. But I think it puts you in position to go to Latrobe for the war,
Yeah,
so it's kind of like you want to align yourself to where, all right, we see you're in the consideration for the battle of one or two,
right.
You're in a position battle.
You got to be in fighting range. Yeah.
So I think that's what OTAs is for a lot of like you said, the younger guys, Akeem Butler type, these younger guys. You're just trying to put good stuff on tape against the varsity. You're trying to put it on the varsity and just kind of like get your name in the hat, Yeah. So
and I was gonna say I like the fact what you brought up too, man. About that dynamic of depending on who shows up for OTAs will determine how many reps you do or do not get. Because, like you said, man, if the starters or the 1 and 2 depth guys are there, you're probably not gonna see a rep.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that Coach T is real vocal about and letting them young guys know, like, you better be making sure that you're preparing while you wait, because you don't know when you're going to get that opportunity. But whenever it does come, you still got to go out there and produce and know all the checks just like you was the first team guy. But you don't get no walkthrough reps. You're not getting no indie reps. You're not getting nothing or nothing. But they're going to expect you to know every single call, every single check when you're out there, man.
Don't count your reps. Just make your reps count. Like, that's the whole mentality for a young guy. Don't count them, just make them count. Because you might get 3 reps the whole day, but your indie got to be fired. You gotta
catch everything in Indy. Catch everything in Indy.
Yeah. Get your checks together and walk through. Because you might get the big walkthrough, or you might have a draft pick that just
time out, TG. TG, you ain't gonna just go over the big walkthrough. TG, break down the big, because it's levels to the walkthrough. It's levels to this walkthrough. Every walkthrough ain't created the same, man. Everybody went crazy with L Belly and pull up to the way. It's like, bro, that walkthrough was the chill walkthrough. All these walkthroughs ain't created equally, bro. Talk about the big walkthrough, TG, please, man.
The big
talk about the big one,
like,
bro.
1, 2, 3 freeze. You need to be in the right spot. Take your steps. You might gotta call the checks. You out there screaming, red, right.
Hey, and Coach T walking up right behind you, looking at you like, oh, this my baby. You better not mess my defense up. You better not mess this up.
The thing is, it could be even bigger than that, because you got your draft picks. So your draft pick could be high. All right, let's just use an example. You got a Nick Herbert. So he might not be with the ones off rip. Might be with the 2s.
Okay, so talk about it.
Okay, so now he's with the 2s at that outside linebacker position. And in all rookie mini camp, he's might been told, look, Rip, you go, Liz, you drop. Basic, little easy stuff. So now you with the 2s, but the 2s might have the starting mic be there, but the 2 mic might not be there. Or the starting mic might not be there, so the 2 mic is now the starting mic.
So now that 3 got to bump up.
And now all of a sudden, you're the one setting the defense, Rip and Liz. And you got a draft pick over there that's looking at you like, what'd you say? You better tell me something.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, when he turn around and do this, you like, no. Don't you do that, bro. Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
Don't do that.
We'll fight in here. Don't you? If you turn around with this and we fight it, bro, don't you do that, bro.
Don't ever give me the what's this on tape. Never give me this on tape. Don't let nobody know.
Son, that's what you not fit to do, bro.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. The worst is, you give him a touchdown and that
hey, hit you with that one. I'm like, bruh. Hey, TG, you already know dudes them almost went the blows behind that one. Like,
that's
who you pointing at, bro? Don't you ever, we figured that out in the locker room. We figured that out on tape. We ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna. No, it can't be none of that, man.
Throw a little fit. I gotta grab you. What you
Yeah,
doing?
yes. Because now everybody think that was on me, and we got to
Yeah.
let everybody know that wasn't on me. All right?
No, I'm throwing it back at you, man. Well, you know it was
Yeah,
him
yeah,
too. You might in
yeah.
the corner to bust the two. You gotta throw it back like he
Right,
said
right,
four.
right, right. That is funny, bro. That is
Yeah,
funny,
man.
man.
But yeah,
But
OTAs is just that good spring ball, that good competition. 7-on-7-ish, you know,
it
it's a
does have
chance
that
for the
vibe to it, man.
7-on-7-ish, but practice form.
Yeah.
So on top of that, another thing is coming from rookie minicamp to the OTAs and minicamp. If you gotten this far, you understand, but knowing how to practice. Don't be the guy on the ground.
You
Don't be the guy
cannot be on the ground.
slipping. Yeah,
Don't be
don't be on
hurting
the
the
ground.
athletes, man. Don't be on the
Yeah,
ground hurting and tripping the athletes. Everybody know
don't
that.
trip up the athletes.
Yeah. If you
Don't
if
trip
you
up.
hitting that ground, bro, just go ahead in the locker room. We don't touch the
Yeah.
ground, man. Can't touch
That
the
means
ground,
you're
baby.
not an athlete. No
Yeah.
tugging on jerseys, different stuff.
Nah. Uh-uh.
Um, you typically won't see a real fight or brawl in OTAs. It's
Nah.
not fight brawl season. It's kind of more,
I'm
all
trying to
right, bet.
think.
I'll see you in camp.
Like seriously, I was definitely thinking like I don't remember. I think I might have saw one OTA fight in my
Nah, it's
whole
not brawl season.
time. Yeah, like
It's not brawl
training
season.
camp is training camps where it was nuck if you buck it. It's
Yeah.
Black Air Force energy. You know we on like
Yeah.
it's all that. But yeah,
Training camp's a
OTAs
fight.
it's a weird
The
vibe of OTAs.
the joint practices is the war. Training camp's a nice fight.
Hey,
OTAs is like, all right, let me get them warm for it.
it's a sparring session.
Yeah,
OTAs
it's a
we
sparring
sparring.
session.
I'm
There
trying
you
to see
go.
what it looked like because this my
There
first
you
time
go.
pulling up on you. It's your first time pulling up on me. I got
Yeah.
new muscles. You got new muscles. I might have
Yes.
learned something. You might have learned something. We're gonna just
Yes.
hand it out. We're gonna see what it is. We're gonna just test it a little bit. But when we get to Latrobe and we put these here pads on,
We'll figure it out.
now it's a
Yeah.
real convo. Now we gonna get that. Remember what you was hollering about in the spring? Oh, yeah. And them bills do come due. The bills definitely
Yeah.
come due at
Oh, we're gonna find
Latrobe,
out.
man. Yeah,
One thing you
yeah,
could say about Coach T, and
yeah,
you know this,
yeah.
you might do something in OTAs, and he might be
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh, I'm excited to see that in pads.
I
Let me
want to
see
see it in
that in
pads.
pads."
And he will
Yeah,
and I love that
you
about
can
Coach
low key
T.
go too hard at OTAs where he like,
Uh-huh. Set
"Let me see
yourself
that
up.
in pads."
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to see that
Because
pass rush in pads.
Coach T understand it. And it's
Yeah.
especially in the trenches. Me, I obviously played it inside, but then obviously in Pittsburgh played exclusively at outside during OTAs. And that was one of those things where we're getting good work, but I'm not trying to dog you. You're not trying to dog me. But it is
Family.
certain young, right. It's like we're working together. But it's certain younger dudes or guys that are trying to just prove it at that time frame.
Right.
And when you start crossing that line, yeah, it does become a little bit of that. But Coach T,
Right.
that's his way of nicking it in the bud. Instead of gassing it up right then and there and creating a situation, he's like, "Nah, I want to see that in Latrobe. Like, I can't wait till we
Yeah.
put them pads on. Like, this is gonna be the feature
Yeah.
matchup." And you'll
Yeah.
get that literally the first 2-3 days of padded practice. Oh, he's giving you everybody that thought they had something in OTAs. Oh, we gonna see
Yeah.
if it's real or not. Oh,
Yeah.
you
Let
was
me see it
fast in
again.
OTAs. Oh, we gotta see that. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, TG, how many times you got run away and you ran through that A gap backside and never got touched in OTAs? And you like,
Yeah.
oh man, I made that. That's a TFL, baby.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
We'll
like
see.
we'll see.
We'll
We'll see
see
when
in
we get to
Latrobe.
Latrobe. We see
In
Latrobe,
Latrobe.
and you're gonna run through that whole backside, no touch nobody, and bah! You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So
It's some helmet All Americans, they say. So it's like I
shout out
like
to them
how,
with all the Americans.
I always like how
They be
Coach T would do
backdooring
that. Like,
everything. I'm like, bro, what
hey,
we talking about right
what we
now, bro?
doing, bro?
Like,
What we
if it was
doing?
that easy, bro, everybody be all pro. I can assure you, it
What are we
ain't that
doing?
easy, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's funny, man.
OTAs is your chance for, the young defensive guys. Go ahead and hear you a couple terms, see you a
Yeah.
couple signals so you know what to
Still
jump
you
when it's
something.
time to
Still
get
you
those.
something.
Yeah, you
Still
gotta
you
still you
something, bro.
some. Yeah,
Facts.
you
Yeah. Because all plays aren't weighted the same. You make that play in
know.
OTAs, it's cool, but it don't hit the same. You make that play in training camp.
You
So
make a
yeah, when you
training
get,
camp.
hey, you jump that
Yeah.
3x1, that little out, and I
Yeah.
do that in camp. Oh,
Yeah.
that's night and day if you did it in OTA. OTA is like, all right, all right, you gonna clap, it's cool. Training camp? Nah, you might legit be making yourself some money. You might be,
But at the same
solidifying
time,
yourself. Yeah.
but don't minimize it. You can put yourself in a position for the
Oh no,
battle.
facts,
I feel like
facts,
that's
facts.
what, to me, OTAs is about, just aligning yourself to be in
Yeah. Are
position
you
for
fighting?
camp.
Are you a starter? Are you fighting for the number 2 spot, or are you just trying to get a roster spot? But
or you
without a
just fighting
doubt,
to be on the roster. But it's like no
you
matter
definitely
what,
position yourself though.
put yourself to where they're like, oh, okay, I see you. Let me see that in Latrobe.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out there busting though. You don't want to be out there busting.
Well, dude, I was about to just say, man, literally, I was about to talk about my rookie year OTAs, bro, and how I was in the middle of setting the rookie record for OTA missed assignments, bro, because I was absolutely could not figure out Mike linebacker to save my life. And because when you talk about the vets not pulling up, man, all our vets was 30 plus years old, 9, 10 years in. Oh, they won't take in a rep. You feel me? So it's like, man, I'm out this joint making every call, busting every call, don't know where to drop at because I had never done it before. But literally, the one thing that I was like, or the thing that the coaches kind of communicated with me in terms of why they even were rocking with it was just because, like, man, you make a mistake, but you still flying to that ball, you're making plays. And that was the one part that I would say, like, man, in OTAs, like you said, it's positioning. You got to be doing something though to make them feel like you belong. You deserve a ticket to Latrobe because they'll make a move before Latrobe too. That's the other part.
I promise.
So it's like, yeah. So it's like in OTAs, you got to show them like, yo, this is a reason why I get that opportunity to go over there. Like I got to earn that chance to go to the proving grounds though, man.
Right. So just align yourself the best you can. That's what it's about. Just put yourself, align yourself.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to ask you this, man, because this is always that weird dynamic during OTAs. And Coach Tomlin here in Pittsburgh, we always do something very unique, too, surrounding it. But we know it's 90 guys on the roster right now, but we cut it down to 53. So, yes, we're a team during OTAs. Yes, we're all trying to be with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but we also know it's a competition. We also know that guys are going to get cut off of this thing as we continue to go along. But at the same time, we're trying to create this brotherhood. So how did you handle that dynamic of knowing I'm competing with this guy next to me or this guy over here trying to take his job? But at the same time, I got to make sure that we rock with each other because if we both on this team together, we might be out here on special teams. We might be out here on defense together. We got to be ready to kill a person over each other. So how would you balance that dynamic or how would you, work through that real complex relationship dynamic, man?
I think that kind of happens once the team is created, and it's a little bit of it's a family dynamic. It's who are you, where you at in the roster.
Because and I also want to say because remember with Coach T, especially Coach T, he's out of all the places I've been, he was the only coach that would ever cancel an OTA practice and take the team to either Dave and Buster's or bowling to simply have a team bonding. We need to get closer type convo type day.
Right.
I had never seen that in Buffalo. Obviously, never heard of it in AZ, but yeah, that was definitely something that Coach Tomlin would do faithfully. And that goes back to what we talk about of, man, we're supposed to be competing with each other right now, bro. I'm trying to take your job, but I'm supposed to be your boy too right now. Like this is it's a weirdness that's associated with that.
I think that's a dynamic of the head man because it's kind of like you still got to bring the team together. You still got to do camaraderie in a sense of a Kenny Pickett with his O-line or a Pickett and Pickens or, a JPJ with Cam, just the new guys that are there with guys are there. You still want to get your team family oriented.
Acclimated,
Yeah, you want to create a family like TJ's not going to take a ton of reps at OTAs. Right. He might not show up, Like
Cam, you get the green light, seriously. Yeah.
It might only come the first week and you might not see him again until camp. So, or till not camp, but till mandatory
rookie minicamp.
Mandatory minicamp at the end. So it's kind of like, I think you try to build camaraderie at the same time. You're saying like, how does a guy that just, Hakeem Butler, how's a guy like maybe you just got here, how do you get friends? I don't know if you're super, building for friends right now. I think we're coworkers. I'm trying to learn from you. Where can I grow from you? But I don't know if you're super just kicking it on Friday with them,
Well, I know when I came in 14, bro, like doing the OTA portion, I don't remember hanging like that. I remember the Dave and Buster, but it was a lot of me back in the hotel just vibing. I think literally the only person I would kick it was Danger. And that's because at that time he had just came from Buffalo with me and we knew each other from college. But other than that, it was like, nah, I'm with you. I'm trying to make it, bro. I remember especially too during that 2014, I'm like, bro, I got a kid on the way, wifey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, yeah, I
I
ain't got
get it.
time for the friendlies, bro. Like, I'm here to eat. Somebody going, somebody gotta go home
But
sad.
I remember my third year, I was a little bit more like in the building. I was coming in the building.
Uh-huh.
I was a little bit more like, all right, you could come
I
to the
was
house or something.
super friendly in 15. After I had
Okay.
signed the extension, it was like I
It's a
didn't feel the
reunion.
same. Yeah, it felt like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
happy to see everybody. Like, yo, welcome back. Who the
Yeah.
new dudes? I
Yeah.
remember texting dudes like, yo, I want to hit up all the new cats. Like, yo, man, I'm glad you're here because you
Mm-hmm.
have security, because it's a different vibe. But definitely when I was in Buffalo, it didn't matter what year it was. I don't think I ever really felt like that because it
I
wasn't a lot
never
of job
touched the
security. You
draft
know what I
pick.
mean? Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never
I'm
touched the
like,
draft pick.
I never felt like that. It was even my last year in Buffalo was when I finally got kicked to like that mentor role, but it still didn't even feel real to me. I'm like, bro, I'm year
No.
4, bro. Like, I'm just trying to
You
be here right now, bro.
you talking about texting draft picks. That's
Yeah,
major. That's
yeah. Like,
Mahomes type. Like
yeah,
I'm
like when I
hitting
got to that,
draft
I
picks.
was like, man, I felt kind of important, but I had already signed the
Yeah.
deal. So, you know what I mean? It was a
Okay.
different convo then. Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, like, yo, I'm ready to build with you. Like, we're gonna do something together here. Like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the family. I hear you.
My
I hear
dog
you.
sick.
I hear you.
I thought the
Welcome to
same
the
thing.
family.
All right.
I
Listen,
hear
listen,
you.
listen. That was probably their way of saying we appreciate you. We know you signed you this new deal, but we're gonna draft this first round pick as well. All right, no
Okay.
hard feelings. It's like,
Yeah.
dang, I couldn't get 3 months of just being the guy in the room before you gonna get one of
Yeah.
them. Like,
That's a lot.
yeah.
Welcome to the
But
family,
here,
bro.
reach out to him though, man. Take him under your wing. This your guy. Oh, all right. Thanks. Yeah, this is my
I
guy
didn't. I
supposed to take
didn't.
my job. Yeah.
I didn't text Shazier when they drafted him. I ain't hit Shazier. I see that the next day. I see
Hey,
that the
bro.
next day.
Hey, look.
Because
No exaggeration. I remember I was sitting in Fairheads with my wife, my oldest daughter. She was, and my wife was pregnant at the time, and we sitting there, bruh. And when that draft hit, they took Shay. I'm like, what position he play? Like, is he an inside or is he outside? I need to know. Is he inside or is he outside? Like, bro, because what we doing right now, bruh? And yeah, when they said my man
I
played inside, I
remember.
was like, yeah, that
No,
was the
check
talk
it.
though. It was like,
It's
bro,
the
where is he
real.
at?
They
Like,
said he was an outside.
that's
They
what they
said he
said.
was an
They said
outside.
that's what they
Yeah.
said. And I was like,
They said he was
I
an
see,
outside.
they say he's outside ran 4-3. I looked at the vid. I'm like, nah, bro, can't be. Not move. No.
They said he was an outside.
They
And they
definitely
said
said,
that 4-3 because I didn't know who he was. I didn't know
yes.
what it was. I was lost. And I was
Hey,
like,
who
who is he?
what
And I
is it?
seen the
Yeah.
4-3, but I seen the 205. I'm like, that's a Mike. He's
Yeah.
coming in. He's coming
Well,
inside.
I just saw the vid of the pro day with him no shirt on. I was like, yeah, that's a
No
little
shirt
dude,
on.
bro. I said
Yeah,
he
he's
looked.
inside.
We should have known. Shay don't never wear no shirt. We should have known.
But the
But
bald head made me
the
think
ball head,
outside. I'm like, that
hey,
might be a Russian.
he looked like a killer with the big tat on his joint, like a
Yeah.
killer, bro. I was like, yo, what is
Like,
this
that's an
playing?
outside.
So you
Oh,
what
true
position?
story. True story is funny to see it now. JPJ being drafted, but it was me.
Yeah,
It was you. I think it was Sean Spence.
Sean Spence. We
It was
had
somebody else. We had
Chris
somebody in
Carter
that little
was
four.
here.
We was
Chris
in a
Carter.
4-man huddle though.
Yeah.
We was in that 4-man huddle
Yeah. Like,
talking.
bro, what position does he play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it looked like a kumbaya. And I
No. No.
remember Joey Porter walked down.
Yeah.
Remember JP walked down. He was like, I
Yeah.
remember them talks,
Shout out to
man. Y'all
P.
be all
Yeah.
right. Y'all
Shout
be
out
all
to P.
right. Just
He
yeah,
definitely said
y'all be all right.
that. Hey,
Yeah,
Slim
remember
said
that
that,
talk.
bro.
Y'all be all
Slim
right.
said that.
Just
He
stay
definitely
at
said
it.
that, bro.
I
Yeah, he
remember
was
those
like, yo, I
talks.
remember them talks.
Yeah.
Because every year, if they take a guy at your position in the first round, oh, everybody look around like, bruh.
What's
All
that?
right, now well, count the numbers. Hold on, bro. He
That's
about to break
it.
the band up. He here for something. Like,
Yeah, somebody's
oh,
gone.
we know that's
Somebody's
gonna
gone.
be here. That definitely gets here this year. Yeah. Yeah, for a
It
fact, bro. I
was
never forget that one, bro. That is funny. Yeah, shout out to Peasy for that one. He definitely said
OTAs.
that though. I remember them talks. Like
Yeah, I
that's
remember
what
them
goes
talks.
on in the locker room, man. During OTAs, all right. Yeah, we be over here looking like, bro, how I walk around, would it move like? And then
Yeah.
anytime they would, and think about in OTAs, they would put it down there and let it rush. And that
Okay.
joint like a
I
track,
remember
you
that.
was like, it's
But I
still kind
remember
of
OTAs
bursty.
kind of. You remember
Mm-hmm.
OTAs? You're still rusty. It's still real rusty. You're
Yeah,
still trying to
yeah.
figure it out.
Uh-huh.
You see
Yeah.
light, but
Right. We was like, all right, I think we cool. Yeah.
it just
Yep.
depends, you know. It's good times though.
That is funny,
it's
bro.
spring ball. Spring ball.
Facts, man. Facts. But dude, man, I'm definitely looking forward to it though. Start, man. Question: are you gonna pull up to any practices, man? What's up? Can we get a TG in the building at an OTA practice this year, man? What's happening?
I'm working on it, man. I'm gonna let you know, like, I'm gonna keep you in the loop.
Okay. But I say, because I need to know if you pulling up, I'm gonna pull up if you pulling up. All right.
You gonna pull up if I pull up?
If you gonna pull up, I'll pull up. All right. But I'm only pulling up if you pull up.
Locker room. We'll do the LockerMates in the locker room.
I mean,
we'll
why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? For old time's sake, man.
57. I go
for
to
old time's sake, man.
5700 block.
Yeah, that's the 5700 block. You know what time it is, bro? That 5700 block, man. They stay trapping over there, man. Y'all know what it is, bro.
You know, when we was down there, we had like the ABs in the hood.
Oh, you had the ABs, you had the Debos, you had the TP, you had the TP with the little trap door in the hood. But they say, we had a little section, bro.
And he had a whole trap door. Remember?
He had a trap door.
Debo
absolutely
took the trap door.
Yep. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I think about it all the time. Like, bro, we always said, for those that are in Pittsburgh, we was like, you know, you had the section where Ben and the old line was at. That was like Cranberry and Wexford. Cool. It's high end. You had what we were. We was more, you know, South Side with it. You know what I'm saying? But it was high end property though down there. We still have some high end buildings in the section, but it was definitely some South Side with us. All right.
Allegheny County.
You know what I'm saying?
Gets wild.
Like we ain't the main Carson Street. We like a street back, but it's still we in the mix. Yeah.
It was like the hill. It was like the hill. You know the hill.
My watch.
You don't know about the hill.
I put it in my watch. What's in my watch? What's in my watch? What's over there? You know what I'm saying? It
but you know, OTAs, you got the wooden lockers. That's the hood. You do. Section 8. That might not be there no more. Yeah, that's Section 8. Yeah. You let them know you're in Section 8. Yeah.
It get real. It get real, bro.
And Coach Tomlin come down there every day.
When your name on paper and not on wood, that's the sign, bro. Yeah.
Coach Tomlin tell you these lockers aren't permanent. These will not be here.
He's not gonna be here.
Yeah, these will not be here.
These are not gonna be here, bro.
This is not permanent.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Dude, man, I always love when we get to chop it up like this, man. It's always a good time, man. Just, you know, going back through some of these memories, man. But next time we do this, we're actually going to have some tangible info, some tangible reports coming out of OTA. So we'll be able to talk about some of that and react to it, man. So we definitely liking that. But once again, man, for everybody that keeps tapping in with us, we feel it, man. We feel the love. We definitely appreciate y'all. Keep dropping that love in the comment section too, all right? If there's specific things y'all want us talking about, man, just let us know. We got y'all. But either way, man, we appreciate y'all. So hit that like button on the way out of this thing and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But either way, you know, we appreciate you. And until next time, baby, peace.